Hi everyone, it's Mrs. Wilder again. I want to have some fun with quarter notes and fun with eighth notes today. So I want to review with you our lesson from last week, how we talked about these. These are the four quarter notes, 1, 2, 3, 4, and each one gets one count, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then they get the ta, 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 ta. And this is the time signature. These are the quarter notes. This is the note head, and this is called the stem. So the note head and stem, note head and stem, note head and stem. And this is called the double bar line, and this is called the time signature. We always start with the time signature, the 4/4. And the top 4 means 4 counts in a measure. This whole thing is a measure right here. So let's clap this together. 1, 2, here we go. And oh, I'm sorry. Let's clap it and say the numbers. 1, 2, here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do it again. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's say the tas. Ta, 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 ta. Let's do it again. Here we go. And ta, 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 ta. And then we stop. So now we have the double bar line here at the end. So I need you to go get a piece of paper. So please go get a piece of paper and a pencil. You'll always need one for our music lessons. And as you're getting a piece of paper and pencil, I will write down what we need for our next part with the quarter notes. So please go ahead and go get a piece of paper and a pencil, and I will fill this out. If you already have a piece of paper and a pencil, that's great. You can start writing little quarter notes. We're going to write 8 quarter notes and a bar line in between. So I'll show you how that this looks like. I'm writing them smaller so I can fit more on the page. So here we have the time signature. We have 4 quarter notes, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to write a bar line. See, this right here is called a bar line. Oh, sorry. This right here is called a bar line. And then I'm going to write 4 quarter notes again. And you can start writing this down as well once you get your piece of paper. And these do look like bees, don't they? I will say. But you're doing a great job. Thanks for getting the piece of paper. And now we need the double bar line at the end, the thin line and the thick line. I'm going to color in the thick line. Make it look really nice for you. And then I'm going to write the counting as well. So here we have, let me put the cap on. So here we have the 2 measures. This is measure 1 and this is measure 2. So make sure you're copying this down. Let me show you this. It's the one in blue right here, this line right here. I want you to copy this down. So I'm going to write measure 1 and measure 2 underneath. And you copy that down what I have been writing. So here, see how I wrote measure 1, and now I'm going to write measure 2. So here we have measure 1 and measure 2. So make sure you have this copied down. Remember, we always start with the time signature, and we always end with the double bar line. And to separate 2 measures, you need a bar line in between. So here we go. You can go back to the video and copy it down too if you want to. So let's clap this together. I wrote the counting. We can also say the tas together. So here we go. 1, 2, clapping, go, and 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's clap, 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 clap. Very good. Now, I want to talk with you about the eighth notes. And here we have eighth notes. They look like this. The circle, the note head, and the the line, the beam, and then the circle and the stem. So I want you to copy this down. So we always start with the time signature, and we always end with the double bar length. So copy this down for me. You can always go back. And we count it by saying 1 and 2 and 3. And I wrote the and sign here, and I wrote and underneath because I was running out of room. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and that's how we count that. So I'll give you 20 seconds to copy this down, and then we'll start talking about the paired eighth notes. These are the eighth notes. Let me leave it up for you. These are the paired eighth notes. So first we talked about the quarter notes, and now we're talking about the eighth notes. 2 more seconds. Okay, so let's clap this together. So it's going to be clap, 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 clap. You should have 8 claps because there's 8 note heads. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So let's clap, and we'll say let's say the TTs the first time, okay? The TTs, the TI, it's called TT. 1, 2, here we go. T, 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 T. Let's do it again. Here we go. T, 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 T. And let's say the counting. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And let's do it again. Here we go. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Well, my video I can see is almost 7 minutes long, so I'm going to stop here and we'll pick it up next time. Thank you.